East Lombok is known as a potential tourist area. Several tourist destinations in Lombok, especially in the eastern part, offer captivating nature scenery. One of the tourist destinations in East Lombok is a form of charming hills, and a must-visit is Anak Dara Hill. The hill, which has a height of 1,923 meters above the sea level, is referred to as a miniature of Mount Ranjani. The journey started from the city of Mataram to the village of Sembalun. We departed from the house around 9:30 am. The journey took up 3.5 hours. A few kilometers into the village of Aimal, the air felt cold and the asphalt road with hot mix started to climb. Rows of people's houses in the chirping of birds or music from the campfire on the way. To get to Sembalun, the road will be winding up and down. The length of the trip will pay off with the sign in front of us. Just imagine, we will be surrounded by green hills that stretch as far as the eye can see. From there, we can see the view of Sembalun village in the strawberry fields. The air was cool and fresh, far from smoke or pollution, making our minds more relaxed and excited to explore Sembalun. The road to the location of Anak Dara Hill was from Sembalun Lawang village. We can immediately take the motorbike to the bottom of the hill and park it there. From the parking lot, we pass through a resident plantation approximately 200 meters to the counter. The entrance fee to the Anak Dara tourist site was around 20,000 each person and did not include the cost of parking a car or motorbike. Every climber who wants to climb Anak Dara Hill was provided with a plastic bag by the administrator so the climbers did not litter and collect used waste at the ticket post as proof that visitors were not polluting the environment. The journey to the top of this hill was indeed quite tiring. Although not too extreme, the trek from this hill was similar to Mount Ranjani. From the entrance, we can walk straight following the direction of the road. At the beginning of the journey, we would not find difficulties because the access route was not steep and there were many weeds on the right and the left sides. When heading to Post 1, the climbers were faced with the steep forest trails. Besides being dense, this forest was also very uphill. Usually, the early stage of the trial invades nausea. The climber even want to vomit. Not infrequently also want to defecate. It's just that after passing through the steep forest, the body began to adapt to the situation. After exiting the forest, we arrived at the Post 1, a kind of pool that was usually used to find opportunities to apply energy before continuing to Post 2. From Post 1, the path narrows slightly from the side of the towering hill. We had to be careful. We must pass through winding roads with a slope of almost 40 degrees. In addition to winding roads, the trek from Post 1 to Post 2 was also overgrown with weeds. For this reason, we recommend you to wear long sleeves so you don't feel itchy when walking. Some climbers would think Post 2 was the peak of the Anak Dara Hill. In fact, the climbers' hopes were dashed when they found out that the end of the steep trek was heading to. After arriving at Post 2, the traveler can rest before continuing the journey to Anak Dara Hill. Although the journey from Post 2 to the summit took extra time, we would be presented with quite beautiful natural scenery. If we were lucky, we would see thin clouds when climbing from Post 2 to the top of the hill. So do not be surprised if this hill is also referred to as the land above the clouds of the East Lombok. So the total trip from the gates of the hill to the summit was about 3 hours to 4 hours. We were advised to use standard equipment to stay safe while climbing. After on the top of the hill, there were several activities that we could do with friends or partners. So we did not feel bored when traveling in miniature Mount Ranjani. Travelers could set up a tent around the campground that had been provided by the manager. No need to worry, because the campground at the top of the hill was quite wide and can accommodate to tens of climbers who spend the night on the Anak Dara hill. We could enjoy the nuance of the night on the hill. We would be accompanied by the beauty of the night sky, accompanied by a sprinkling of beautiful stars while gathering and enjoying dinner together. In the morning, travelers could enjoy the sunrise directly overlooking the Yellow Street, Sumbawa. Several dikes are also clearly visible from Anak Dara hill. We could also enjoy a cup of coffee and breakfast while watching the golden sunrise on the top. In addition, we could enjoy the beautiful natural scenery, like the hills sketched with the green grass that refreshed the eyes. Anak Dara hill was not only surrounded by green grass but also decorated by clouds that surround the area. Of course, this made us feel like we were in the fairy tale world. We can also take pictures and videos with friends or partners on the top of Anak Dara hill. We could see the nature beauty from the top of the hill while looking at the peak of Mount Rinjani. Besides Pergansingan Hill and Mount Rinjani, climbers called this hill a mini Mount Rinjani because the similarity of the hiking trails. For that, you can try climbing Anak Dara hill in East Lombok, West Nusa Tenggara.